Hey everyone. Yeah, I know. I know that it has been a while. I know that my last video kind of was pretty intense. I'm just gonna sanitize my hands because I'm just getting a little nervous trying to talk to y'all. And I know you guys have been asking me like where I've been and everything like that. So this video is it's gonna be a play catch up video, but it's also gonna be a fall, just a nice little fall makeup look to get us like squared up, ready for that December, January, winter months. Technically February too, if you really wanna be a little bit pizzazzy about it. And without further ado, let's get started. Oh, where have I been? I've been in school for the most part, and I'm just trying to get out my primer. So again, I'm using my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I really like this primer. As you can see, I have basically not made a dent in it. So it's a really good primer for the price. You can get it at Sephora. I think it's about like 30 bucks. Yeah, 30 bucks. What I really like about this primer is that it's pretty lightweight. It's very tacky and sticky. I have gone through a lot of different other primers, and for this one, I really like the way it makes my skin feel. That's one. Two, it just really seems to hold my makeup in place. So I normally just use like 2 pumps for the most part to get my skin prepped and ready. So I've been in school, so I'm currently going to school to become an esthetician. You guys know that I have a lot of issues with my face, and as you can see, my face is kind of like clearing up a little bit. I had a little bit of like trouble with it because of my PCOS, and I just really kind of wanted to, you know, figure it out, you know, and I kind of wanted to be the change that I wanted to see, because I couldn't find anybody that really talks about it, who really like specializes. I wanted someone to help me, and there was no one to help me. And I said, you know what, why don't I be the person to help me and to help other people like me? So I said, you know what, forget about it. I'm just gonna basically go to school and figure it out. And that's what I'm currently doing. So right now I'm using the Mercier. I'm using their new setting powder. This one's called Honey Star. I have like the, you know, the white one, the translucent, like pretty translucent one. This one gives me like a really pretty like bronzy glow. And during the winter months, like that's super important. We all kind of want to look and feel our best. So I'm just using this along with a puff. As you can see, I'm not doing it with a sponge. I need to get more puffs because I feel like the puff kind of penetrates more. And I don't have to use as much. Like as you can see, my nose is kind of getting like that nice little glow shine, which I really enjoy. So yeah, so I'm in school right now. It's going pretty good, I would say, for the most part. You know, for the most part. You know, everything has its challenges, and it's really about how you deal with it. So week by week, I'm just literally in that sucker doing my best, because life is hard right now. And right now I'm about to go in with the Nars Soft Matte Concealer in Cafe con Leche. And I'm going to get fancy on y'all in a second. As soon as I can find my brush. Where is it? Here we go. you kind of want to brush like this. And this is the Morphe M421. Because what I'm going to do is, I really like this trick that I've learned. I kind of put it right where my brows are. Because it helps me like set myself up. I don't necessarily do my brows, but I like having it set up for it. So I'm just going to go back in and line them. And then I kind of almost put it right here. Because I'm going to put concealer in everything. And this is like a pretty like nice, like not overdoing type of concealer. So I like to put it right before I put like my liquid concealer. And I really just been enjoying the process of figuring out what's going on with my skin, how to help people that have skin conditions like me. So I'm really enjoying that process. The anxiety that trying to figure out how to make sure that I get the right information is pretty challenging because I don't want to mess up. As we're getting more into the fall and winter months, I'm trying to make sure that my skin stays moisturized. I'm doing things to keep it that way, and I'm just trying to keep my mental health in check because seasonal depression is real, guys. I didn't realize I had it until I met someone that did have it, and it is challenging to get out of bed and do the stuff that you said you were going to do for, you know, like work and school. Like most days I'm like, why am I doing it? What is the purpose? And you just really have to figure out what works for you and not pay attention to what really works for others, because we are all very much individual people. Right now I'm using Kosas Concealer in the shade 3. This is what it looks like. I really love this concealer, and I have a beauty blender. Oh my gosh, I have a beauty blender, and I really don't know how to talk right now. So I'm just trying to blend this out right now because a lot going on. I'm gonna blend this out, and then I'm gonna blend this into the concealer that I put on my brow. Kind of like to have a steady base for the most part. Okay, I can't focus. My lips feel so chapped. So chapped. So I'm just gonna take one of the, guys, the best lip glosses are at the hair store. I'm just saying. You know? Oh my god. And I know lip glosses dry you out. I don't care. They're still gonna get my money, pretty much. So, my last video talked about anxiety and what that can mean. I deal with it like pretty much regularly because it's so severe for me. And I know my face looks pretty crazy right now, but it's all a process. It'll all work out. Please do not get frightened. So, now that I did that, I am actually going to do my eyes first. I know. I wasn't that person. I was just like, that doesn't make any sense to do your eyes first without putting your foundation and your concealer on. It looks weird. Listen, I didn't said everything that you're saying to me right now. I know I switched it up, but it actually makes more sense. There's less to clean. I can just easily wipe anything off, and if I mess up, I haven't messed up the rest of my makeup yet. So that's why I did the switch. So I think that for my fall look, I'm going to use Supreme Bronze by Artist Couture. I mentioned this brand in a few of my videos before, but the new one, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. The new one looks really incredible. Like, I love the colors. It's so insane. how much the colors are just fit each other. So I think I'm going to use Beverly. The name of the colors are really cute. So I have a color named Toasty in here, Topless, and because I just love like the color orange on me, I'm going to use this beautiful like brown orange color called Sunkiss, and I'm going to swatch it so you guys can see what I mean. So this is like, hold on, let me see. I'm not the greatest at swatching, as you can see. So literally it's like this. You see it? It's like a really pretty brown, and then Topless. Yeah, that was a better application that time. Okay, I just have to like literally like shove my finger in there. That was a really pretty color, and then I'm gonna swatch Sunkiss. Oh, you see that? Those three are like my go-to combos for like if I want like a really nice like matte fall look, and I think that's what I'm going for. I don't want to like, I keep playing myself like I'm not gonna put a sparkle in there, but I'm such a sparkle girl. But I've been really into like nice like soft pretty glam, and I'm just gonna wipe this off. But I really wanted to show you what some of the colors really look like. This retails for about between 30, 50 bucks at Sephora, which is honestly not that bad, because you know sometimes those suckers can, you know. So I'm going to go in with Toasty, get a really good, and you see on my brush, you see how pigmented it is. It's insane. And I'm gonna use Morphe 453, and I'm just gonna start on my right side. It doesn't matter what side you start on, to be honest, but look how pigmented that is. That's, the pigment's insane. I just gotta work on my swatch game. Go in with, let's see, with Topless, and I'm going to just put that in on my outer corner and just raise it up. You see I didn't go down, I went up. So you kind of just really want to like blend it out. Blending is so important. You would not believe. I'm gonna go back in and do it on the other side, and I push it in first so that way I can get really good impact right here. And I'm just blending it out like I said. And that looks really good. So the problem with going to aesthetic school is that I don't really can have nails, and I love nails. I love it so much. But you know, I'm trying to follow the rules somewhat, you know. Don't follow my nails, but I'm really enjoying it. I've been able to connect with other estheticians on Instagram and just tell them my appreciation for them, because it's so important that there are more people like you in the fields that you don't think are important until you have to actually experience it. So for me, and what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my finger and I'm just swiping Sunkiss in. Swiping it in, and then I'm gonna dab it in. Again, this is just a really simple look. I'm not trying to make it too crazy for myself or too complicated. So I make it too complicated, then I make it too complicated for you. And look what that did. That's crazy. So now I am just going to go back in and fill in, basically do connect the dots basically on my face. So I'm just patting that in. You know, pat, 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 pat. Make sure you are protecting yourself. Put tons of moisturizer on. Put sunscreen on. I swear, if I see any of you after you follow my advice and not put any sunscreen on, I'm judging. I am judging. Because you should be putting on sunscreen. You know better. I may not do it on my stories anymore, but you guys know better. Speaking of stories, you guys should be following me on Instagram because that's where I'm going to do a lot of my skin tips, my skin things that I'm learning, things that you should be following on not only my regular Instagram, which is Imanya James, but my new dedicated Instagram for my aesthetics, which is Jade Haven. Before it was about my candles, and now it's going to be about everything that follows Jade Haven. And Jade Haven, I think, is a wonderful aesthetics name for a company, because I really want to embody peace, I really want to embody relaxation, and I want to embody self. I feel like when we embody those things, we can transform into someone that we didn't even think we could possibly do before. So, as you can see, it's already starting to look really good. I have a small forehead and technically a kind of like a round oval type face, and I've been wearing wigs a lot lately, and I realized, wow, I low-key envy the girls that have bigger foreheads than me, because they can pull off the baby hair look, and I'm just like over here struggling. Like, why? I want what you have. Please share your secret. Basically kind of put my contour. I did like 3 strokes, 1, 2, 3, and then I did it up here. And I noticed that when I put my contour up higher, it kind of gives me the angles that I want. And I'm just stippling it in. And by the way, this is Mented Skin by Mented foundation in L40. I used to use a way darker color than this, and I just have not re-upped yet, basically. But I really love Mented. It's a black-owned, women-owned business, and as we're coming up, even though I don't celebrate holidays, you guys should, I definitely will be shopping with black-owned, and I would love to shop more with women-owned businesses, because we need all the support that we can get. And why not support the people that are gonna stick beside you? I love sticking beside people who I know are going to support me and be there for me, and that's how we should be ending the year out. And now I set. So I'm taking the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my Nars Soft Matte foundation. I put a little bit on my palette. This is DSMD Shop. It's by Dark Skin Makeup Daily. It is, again, black owned and women owned. I've mentioned them before, but I mentioned them again. This is really handy. It's not that much. Great, great, great product, and you don't have to get your hand dirty. So I really love it. So now I'm going to take my NYX brush. I think this is the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation brush. Jackie Aina mentioned it in one of her, has mentioned it in a few of her videos. And I'm literally just going to start putting this on my skin. I'm going to go in and do my brows. So I'm just going to take my spoolie and I'm going to use the color Strawburn because it's currently, because my brows are blonde, I can actually go either way. And I'm just gonna start doing my brows.
I can't wait to see you today. I just love it when you call me Kay. It don't matter what we're doing. Nowhere I'd rather be, so time just races by.
For my brows, I have kind of want to do like a nice pretty, I really like pink blushes, pink like reddish blushes. I really enjoy those, so I kind of want to go in with a very pointed, this brush should do, kind of want to go in a very much pointed brush and just tap that in. Again, I'm pushing it up. I feel like it doesn't really necessarily have to be on my cheekbones, but it does bring the color back into my face. And this is Kaja Beauty. This is their Play Bento Blush and Bronzer Kit. It's really, really cute. This color is really, really pretty. Again, it's like a very nice, like, pretty... pretty color. And I know I did the order a little weird, but I kind of like seeing the blush first before I do the bronzer. So I'm gonna go with Anastasia's cream bronzer and amber, and look at that color, guys. That's just right up my alley. So I'm just gonna go in, take a little and mix that in with my blush. And literally, you guys see the difference? It kind of mutes. Let's say if you put on too much blush and you kind of want to mute it, put your bronzer on first. If you feel like you love the blush, then put your bronzer on afterwards. So now I'm moving on to my lashes, and before I kind of get started, I just wanted to show you guys that I got the trial size of this Kat Von D Go Big or Go Home Volumizing Mascara. This is in Trooper Black. I think that this is a very like natural type of mascara. It's really great for on the go. You can even stick it into your purse. I really like this. It was way cheaper than the regular size, and I really just wanted to try this, compare it to my Maybelline. So I'm going to do my mascara and I'll come back and do my lips and close out this video.
There is never enough time, so everless don't got to try. Who you are, homie, enjoy.
Okay, so off camera, I kind of put Topless from the Supreme Bronze palette underneath my eyes. I think everything looks pretty good so far. So to finish off, I'm going to use NYX lip pencil in the color of Nutmeg on my lips. I'm like going around holding up this other mirror when I'm using this mirror. I know. Sometimes the brain does not think. So now I'm going to go in with NYX Butter Gloss. If you haven't gotten one of these yet, go get it. I got this in Brownie Drip. Oh, that one's so good with that Nutmeg lip pencil. This is the final look. I hope you guys really have enjoyed the video. I hope you thought it was very informational. I really wanted to catch you guys up on things that were just going on in my life that kind of seemed pretty haywire, but I'm getting a firm handle on it right now, and I didn't want you guys to think that I was neglecting you, but I also have to take care of me, and that's my advice for you guys, is to make sure you're taking care of yourself as we transition into the winter season. I really hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.